Hi there, everybody. We're back at these DJ interviews. Today we've got DJ Takum.
You got it.
There we go. All right. Well, it's good. So, can you tell us a little bit about your preparations for your Club Fin set?
All right, my preparations. Basically, what I was trying to go for, I mean, it took me quite a bit of time to plan this out, was try to fit the theme of Furality for Umbra. So I was kind of going for like a theme that you can blend in with you guys, especially what you're doing this year. So apparently, it seemed like they worked really well from what I was going with. So basically, we got a little story going on with it.
A little bit of a story, huh?
Yeah.
Can you expand on that story?
Yeah, so basically, let's okay. Beginning of the set, it's gonna start off like it's gonna gradually bring you in. So basically, like let's say like we're traveling to the exoplanet where Furality Umbra is gonna be. So think of it like that. We're just discovering it. We're gonna go down, land down, and then basically pick up from there. So
I
like a
see.
whole journey that we're going through the exoplanet.
The whole journey throughout the planet. I like it.
Yep.
Um, Now we were talking a little bit earlier. You had said that you've been DJing for 7 years? Is that what you told me?
Since 2007. So yeah, quite. I've been at it for almost 20 years, I would say, at this point.
Oh my god, has it been almost 20? Oh my goodness. I
Yeah, it's
remember
getting up there.
2007 very clearly. Uh-oh. Well, so you've been DJing for quite some time, but when did you enter the VR side of things?
So I started DJing on VR around last year because that's when I actually finally got myself a headset to actually be on VR. And I saw, like, for example, iWait was the beginning of me starting it from there. And then it's basically gradually went throughout the whole year last year, doing many events. And then yet here I am still doing more DJ events.
How did you get your foot in the door with like, say, for example, iWait
Mhm.
or any other DJ scene?
So I think it was like a friend of mine that I met a while back. Their name was Favero. Well, I talked with them briefly, and then also another person that I realized is there. Her name is F.Y.N.N. They're apparently another DJ. Talked with them quite a bit, and then I said, "Hey, I do DJ stuff and such. Can you talk to the person of iWait so I can see if I can get my foot in the door?" So I shared them one of my mixes, and they were like, "Wow, this mix is pretty good. So let's go ahead and sign you up, be a DJ for us, and then whenever the time comes when we have a slot, then they put me in the slot."
Wonderful. So tell me a little bit more about your experiences doing all the VR stuff and DJing as well.
Well, I could say it's been interesting how to plan things out because this is not like how you would do, let's say, at a fur con that I usually just play straight up live. Like I put a playlist and then I just kind of pick and choose what songs would work, even if I go a little bit overboard just to have extra in case another DJ's late. But I know this one's more different because you have to do more like a pre-recorded set because I know VR is it eats up a lot of resources. So of course, if you do it on one machine, then we know that's going to be a probably going to cause issues with your DJ software. Like you could be DJing and then suddenly it crashes and then there's no music.
Right. So tell me what you mentioned it. What software are you using? And actually, what hardware are you using as well?
So my hardware I'm using is a Pioneer DJ DDJ 1000, and I'm using Record Box with that.
So tell me what has been your inspiration to start DJing?
So if we're going back then, so we're going farther back. Like what started for me to get introduced into DJing was first I started used to play rhythm games back in the day. So I started with DDR, and then there was another game that came out after that called Beatmania 2DX, which was more of like the DJ stuff. So I played a little bit of that. I started getting more into electronic music, and then I kind of discovered artists out of that. So definitely been listening to shows from Armin van Buren, Marcus Schultz, Ferry Corsten, Solarstone. So definitely those are the big inspirations I've been getting from them over the years, which has made me build up my sound that I've been looking for.
What's been the inspiration to continue to DJ?
I would say it's just the way the scene has evolved. Like, I originally got introduced into trance because it had like a unique sound that it just basically gave you that nice feeling. But then I noticed it kind of had a weird moment like from 2013 to 2018. But then as the sound is coming back again, so it's making me want to continue playing because it seems like we're kind of going back in time again.
What techniques have you utilized or learned about through all your years? And then what techniques are you utilizing for this set?
All right, so the techniques that I'm utilizing for this set is I've been mostly doing mixing in key, so harmonic mixing, just to make the songs blend in together that it sounds like it's one whole song instead of basically, just basically waiting till the song to end and cut it. This one's just more like continues the flow, so that way it sounds like the song is just like, okay, we went to a different part of the song. So that way it just keeps, yeah, nice journey there.
Nice journey there. Now, and what about some of the techniques that you learned, like right off the bat? What was like one of the first techniques that you learned?
Definitely the first technique I learned was beat matching. That is the number one thing you should understand how to do. Otherwise, you're going to have the train wreck sounds. You don't want the horse galloping sounds because that would be bad.
So I know you mentioned a little bit about your inspirations earlier, but who are some other people that you might recommend, or you're getting some really good ideas or inspirations that are on the DJ scene in VR?
I would say, let's say one of my friends named Cerberus. He DJs quite a bit. He started on Second Life, but now he's been DJing a lot more on VR chat. He's definitely one that's just like, just play what feels like works best for you, and then just go from there where you want to take your audience. So basically, yeah, he plays anything at this point. So you don't have to be stuck with one genre. If you just play multiple genres if you like.
Whatever makes you feel comfortable, right?
Exactly. Yep, that's it.
Oh, he used to DJ on Second Life, huh? Man,
Yeah,
I never think about
many
doing
years.
Second Life. Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
I know it's so crazy to think about that. So long ago.
It's still going as far as I know. Ah, it's
It
crazy.
is, yeah.
So tell me, I asked this question, and everybody gives me a variety of answers. What are some things you think no one is talking about in this scene?
So one of the things that people seem like they're not talking about is what I've noticed is like sometimes I've seen DJs trying to think this is a competition to see who's better than the other. The way I see it, I don't see it that way. I see it's more we're all here to vibe, play music to our audience, and just let them enjoy it. Because we're just in the end, we're playing other people's music. Sure, some DJs do produce their own music too, but most of the time it's everybody else's music.
Finally, my last question. What is a piece of advice you could give to someone looking to start DJing?
All right. So my advice for starting to DJ, I would say don't get discouraged when you're starting off. Like if you feel like you're not beat matching things, it doesn't sound right in your ear, you're eventually got to keep practicing to get better because that's usually how it is on any skill you try to learn. And also, like, let's say if you do decide to play at your first show, whether it's on VR or in real life, like at a fur con, if you're not having much of an audience, also don't get discouraged because there's always going to be at least one person, one or two people that are still going to be attending your set and vibing to it. Even so, I would say no matter how big or small the audience is, you're always going to have somebody enjoying your music.
I think that's an excellent piece of advice. Well, thank you very much, Takum, for coming in and talking with me today.
Thank you so much as well, Foxxyboi. It's been
Hmm.
a pleasure.
So, Oh, well, I'm looking forward to your set, and thank you so much for being a part of this year's Furality. So anyways, thank you all so much for watching, and we'll
Thank
see
you.
you next time. Bye-bye.